What is the most difference do you think Japan and Germany?
Food-wise, it's a bit more healthier. In terms of my personal experience working, problem-solving skills are different.
People are more quiet. They're very respectful.
You're a tourist here and they really appreciate that you are here. At least that's what I think.
Do you have any favorite Japanese culture?
Anime and mostly Attack on Titans and Jujutsu Kaisen.
Is there anything surprise you in Japan?
We knew that the public transport is really good in Japan, but that it works so well is something new to us.
Japan, it's very easy actually. I think more easy than in Germany.
Hi, I have a YouTube channel and asking people from other country about their trip. Is that okay to interview you?
I can do it if you want.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Yeah.
So thank you for your time.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Germany, originally from India, but I live in Germany for the last couple of years.
How long are you planning to be here?
16 days, yeah.
16 days,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah.
What are you most looking forward to during this trip?
Mostly culture, food, and experience.
So you like Japanese food?
Yes.
Do you eat a lot of Japanese food?
Yes. So one fact that a lot of people don't know about is in Europe, Germany or city where we are close to, Düsseldorf has the second or third largest population of Japanese people. So we have a good,
Japanese restaurant?
Yeah, and so we usually go there and you get good ramen and most of the Japanese food we get there. But it was always better to try it out and specialities from all these cities like Osaka and Kyoto and Tokyo. So it's nice and it's a complete different experience. Yeah.
What is your favorite food so far?
I mean, it's always been ramen because it's so quick and easy, but I like to try from the family-owned smaller ramen shops rather than bigger ones because they always have their own fine touch to it. So yeah, I prefer that.
So what was your first impression when you get to Japan?
Trains are on time.
Yes.
Since I live in Germany, I also work with Japanese people a lot, but one of the differences that I see is the two countries have different way of achieving efficiency. Like for example, in Europe, there is a lot of emphasis on technology to achieve efficiency, but here efficiency is achieved by people. So there is a difference in the way how problem solving is tackled by the two cultures. So it's quite interesting for me. Yeah.
Do you have any favorite Japanese culture? Like you said food, but what about other than that?
Obviously, I like the idea of the how the shoguns and history. So and also of how the samurais had a big part to play in keeping certain parts of Japan in control, stuff like that. Yeah.
So you know a lot of histories.
A little, but I would say one thing that I grew up quite influenced with is mangas and anime.
In India?
Yeah, in India, yeah. So,
so is India have Japanese manga and anime?
Anime, yes, but not manga. But as I grew up, I started reading more manga. So,
really? Yeah. Wow. Is there any manga you remember?
So I still do watch manga. So read manga and watch anime. Like I grew up with Dragon Ball, so I think that's what most of the kids have. But now, like I don't know the Japanese name, but the English name is like Attack of Titans, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Shinjutsu no... nada.
It's quite famous here. I mean, whenever my colleagues travel from Japan to work, we always talk about anime and mostly Attack on Titans and Jujutsu Kaisen and
So, what is the most difference do you think Japan and Germany?
There's a lot of difference, but let's say food-wise, I would say it's a bit more healthier. I would say. I mean, if you look at statistics, things are changing. But if you look at what people eat on day-to-day basis or people eat at home, I would say it's much healthier. In terms of my personal experience working, problem-solving skills are different. It's completely different method of problem-solving. That's one difference that I've seen. Obviously, trains are always on time. That's something that I have to say it out because trains are never on time. In the last 5 to 10 years, 5 years I would say in Germany, but there's a huge difference in that.
And how late would that be in Germany?
It's It is. It has gone bad in the last few years. But once Germany was also known for being on time for the trains, but now it is not so much. I would say sometimes it ranges from 5 minutes to hour late. So
hour is a lot.
yeah, and people are very respectful here.
Is there any culture or rule that confused you in Japan?
I don't know whether it's a cultural thing, but something that is quite different from my day-to-day interaction with the grocery shop and people is that, so for say example, in Europe, like when you buy stuff, let's say in a grocery store, you pay at the end, but you take your stuff, put it in the bag, and they say like blah, blah, blah amount, and you pay. Here it's the other way around. So you pay first and then you take the stuff. So
you put your grocery in the bag?
Yeah.
Is that's okay?
So for say example, let's say a case of a bakery. So let's say I go to a bakery, I buy stuff, I can take the stuff and then I can pay it. Here, I rather people would pay first and then let you have it. That was quite different for us.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would assume like a stealing here.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's totally okay in Germany?
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds really different.
Yeah, it's very different. Yeah.
So have you been to any other Asian country?
Yeah, a couple of them. I've been to China, Vietnam, Indonesia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, obviously India. That's all what I can remember now. But yeah, I think so, yeah.
Since China and Japan is close to each other, what do you see the similarity and the difference?
There is quite a lot of cultural difference. I would say food-wise also there is.
Right.
It's similar. I mean, there are similarities, but I would say the similarities are too short to say that they are same. But there are, the methods of cooking are kind of like, there are similarities in it. But Japanese have their own style of cooking, but there are certain, I would say the sauce might be the same, but they divert it over time and they are quite different. Yeah. And people are different, how people interact with you are different.
How different like China and Japan?
People are, so in terms of respect, people are similar, but a bit more direct compared to here, I would say.
Right.
And people are a bit more demanding, I would say.
Oh, okay.
In terms of interactions, they are a bit more demanding. That's how I say, but it's how it is. Yeah, so it's a difference of how people are. So,
okay. So, would you like to come back to Japan?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, maybe different locations, maybe less touristy place. I really like seeing how people live their normal life. So that's more fun for me, like eating like how normal people eat. I'm not a big fan of going to touristy places. I prefer doing stuff what normal people would do.
Right, right. I can understand that.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. People who are coming to Japan for the first time, is there any advice or messages?
Get your itinerary correct and read about, I mean, there are a lot of blogs and a lot of information available. Read about it and be well prepared, especially the cultural aspects. I see, as you know, Japan is a land of unsaid rules. So there are a lot of mannerism that is important. What you wear, how you wear, what you need to do when you go to a shrine, what kind of clothes you can wear. Are you allowed to wear sunglasses in a shrine? I think if you want to really respect the culture, you should learn about it before coming here. So, yeah.
Right.
So,
thank you so much.
yeah, you're welcome.
Hello. Hi. Hey. I have a YouTube channel and asking people from other country about their trip. Is that okay to interview you?
Interview?
Is that alright?
Yeah, what would you ask?
Like what you ate and like how you are enjoying your trip and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Where are you from?
We're from Germany, nearby Cologne. Yeah.
Cologne. I see. So you were on vacation?
Yes, we're for vacation, first time in Japan actually.
All right. So how do you enjoy it?
Really nice. So we've been in Tokyo for 6 days, and
wow.
yeah, and we arrived in Kyoto yesterday, and today we're in Nara, and we really like it. It's our first trip here, as my fiance said, and yeah, and we will definitely come back to Japan.
Oh, all right, already. So you're gonna be here in 2 weeks, you said?
For 10 days. So we're
10
going to
days.
leave on Thursday, from the night from Thursday to Friday. So it's our last 3 days now.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, we're a bit sad.
Why you choose Japan to come?
Actually, a friend of mine is living here for 9 years now in
Wow.
Tokyo. Yeah, and I wanted to visit her for years now, and now is the time.
I see. What is she doing in Japan? Is she working?
She was studying here, and now she's working. Yeah.
Oh, cool. So you met her in Tokyo, right?
No, she's from my hometown, home village nearby Cologne.
Oh,
And she
right.
moved
But
here.
She lives in Tokyo, right?
Yes, yes.
And did you meet her?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we
Uh-huh.
met in Tokyo. We spent the first 5 days together.
Oh, is there anything surprised you in Japan?
Yes.
Yes. There are no trash bins anywhere.
Right.
Wasn't surprising at all because we knew that the public transport is really good in Japan, but that it works so well is something new to us because we're from Germany and normally you would think in Germany everything works well as well, but yeah, the Deutsche Bahn, so the German train company, it doesn't work that good, and it's very easy and very convenient for tourists to get around. It's really good. Yeah.
Good. So what do you think about the transportation here?
I like it. It's not a problem at all to travel in Japan. It's very easy actually. I think more easy than in Germany, in my opinion.
I see. Have you done anything typically Japanese, like wearing kimono or watching sumo or like watching kabuki?
Not yet. I mean, yeah, sure. We went to all the shrines and enjoyed our matcha.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
so you
sure,
went to
every
the
day.
tea ceremony?
No, not to a tea ceremony, but yeah, we drank matcha every day at a
Oh, you
coffee.
every day?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, sure.
Where did you buy? Where do you buy
At cafes.
matcha? Coffee shop?
Yeah, coffee shop.
Wow. Do they have matcha? Like matcha latte?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Right.
Yeah.
I see.
At every corner, kind of.
What is the most difference between Germany and Japan, do you think?
People more quiet than in Germany, definitely. And they're very respectful, I would say.
I would say the same. So it's like you're a tourist here, and they really appreciate that you are here. At least that's what I think. And in Germany, it's sometimes a bit rude between people. Yeah, they're very respectful.
Is there any culture or rule that confused you in Japan?
I would say the trash cans
Nowhere.
again. They're just nowhere to find. It's kind of confusing, and the question is why? Why are there no trash cans?
Well, we
Anyway.
used to have it,
Yeah.
but to prevent the terrorism,
Yeah.
we took away about 10 years ago, I think.
Okay, but terrorism in trash cans? I mean, you can put bombs everywhere if you
Yeah,
want
well.
to, so...
True.
Okay, we will just accept it.
So have you been to any other Asian countries?
Not yet, but we want to.
Actually, that's our first long trip outside of Europe. I've been to
I
Mexico before,
Oh,
but
yeah.
all in all, that's our very first large trip that we went on. And yeah, but we're both interested in Asia, so we want to go to South Korea, for example.
Oh.
Her sister and her boyfriend went to China a few months ago.
Oh,
They liked it a lot.
oh, good. What is the most memorable moment or place so far in this trip?
For me, the Fushimi Inari Shrine in Kyoto, because we didn't went there on the day, but in the night when
Oh,
it
you
was
did?
dark and it was completely empty. There were no people around, just a few. You could really enjoy it. Couldn't
Was
see
there
everything.
a light?
Yeah,
Oh,
there are
okay.
lights, and
sounds cool.
sure it's not as bright as in the day, but the atmosphere is very different. There are no crowds anywhere. You can take photos. You can admire the silence.
We went there at 9 p.m. or something, so...
You could just go in at night.
24 hours a day,
Oh, I didn't know that.
You can just go there.
Huge recommendation, it was very nice.
I see. So what about you? Like, what is the most memorable moment or place?
Yeah, I would say the same because I knew the spot from Instagram and it was always so crowded on the videos, and we were like, okay, let's go there by night or evening.
So you intended to go at night?
Yeah, sure. And it was very nice, about 20 people.
wow.
So it was, you have the whole spot for yourself, kind of.
Is there anything you want to bring back to Germany?
We went for shopping a lot. Yeah, already.
So we have some souvenirs for friends for sure, like chopsticks and some food.
You have?
Yeah, we really like the Japanese food and some little stuff. We bought something.
Like sweets or like...
Yeah. So actually, my best friend had his birthday last week, and he really likes sweets, and I want to bring him some Japanese sweets.
Oh.
So
do you remember the name of the snack?
it's different, different things, all kind of things.
Oh,
so
I see.
So we didn't try everything we bought. So we just bought it because it looked good, and yeah.
Right.
So, but I think the most known sweet here is for sure mochi.
Mochi, right.
Yeah.
You bought mochi for souvenir?
They're not for souvenir, but
Right.
we tried it. Yeah.
How do you like it?
I like it a lot. So we knew it from Germany. So in
yeah.
some Japanese restaurants you can get mochi, but it's not as tasteful as here.
Oh, I see. Is it possible to share photos of you took? The favorite photos? Yeah, Can you show me?
Sure. Why not? So normally I'm not a photo guy, but here I actually take a lot of photos because it's just impressive.
I like this one.
Can you show me? Oh, is that in Kamakura?
Is it Kamakura?
I did show me the photo. Yeah, that's the Buddha in Kamakura.
Ah, I see. Is it okay to send it to me later?
Yeah, sure. For
Oh,
example, that was
beautiful.
the entrance to the Fujimi Inari Shrine yesterday, and you see there's no one around. Or the
This is the side from the Tokyo Sky Tree by night. Really nice as well.
Yeah, it is. So, would you like to come back to Japan?
Yeah, definitely. Maybe next year.
Next year? All right.
so we're actually planning to come back next year, but we don't know yet if it's possible for us to come here next year. But we want to go further south. Hiroshima, Nagasaki, Kagoshima, Okinawa.
Oh, yeah.
We want to see the whole country.
All right. Okay, last question. People who are coming to Japan for the first time, is there any messages or advices?
I would say before we went here, I was a little bit afraid because of language barrier or something like that,
Right.
or going around by train or something like that, because we've never been so far from home. I think you shouldn't be afraid of something like going to Japan, because it's everything is easy, the people are nice. If you have a question, anyone will help you, no matter if they speak English or not, they will try to help you. I think the most important thing is that Japan has a lot of rules that might seem a little bit confusing for people from outside. For example, that you normally don't eat outside on the streets or drink on the streets. And I think as a tourist, you should respect that.
Okay.
So don't come here and don't respect the rules.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.